enters its second half. Roll United Arab Emirates.
They are going to be a force to be reckoned with in 2026.
Between Dubai and Abu Dhabi, this is just really a great place to kind of get your winter fix in for staying on top of things, practicing through the off season. It really is a great time.
One of the biggest challenges here is adjusting to the track each day. There's a lot of sand and dust still around. We are in the desert after all.
When you come to Asia Le Mans in the off season, you're going to see some wild things.
McIntosh, Thompson and Dan Harper.
This is a breakthrough season.
It really is, and those guys have really gelled well, and that partnership is fantastic.
Woo! To be honest, the dating phase is over. Like, I know WRT, I know Dan, been working with Tony for 2 years, so it's kind of easy at this point.
You're always going to have an adjustment period with a new car, new team. A new car, new team, maybe a longer adjustment period. However, WRT has been so great from overall team perspective, car perspective. Everything has gone exceedingly well.
Straight away with Tony and Parker, we sort of clicked quite well, worked together very strongly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it all.
Welcome everybody to the Dubai Autodrome in the United Arab Emirates.
It's a thrilling circuit, 20 years of history.
It's really tough racing here in Dubai Autodrome. It is fast, it's physical, it's flowing.
Away we go in round 3 of the Asia Le Mans Series 2025-26. Side by side.
Contact there with
And damage.
Damage here for the BMW M4.
Ah, dude. I f***ed up. I think the tough part is that the team and the car were just amazing. It's somewhat humbling because you go and you have so many podiums in a row, and then all of a sudden, you know, boom, turn one here and just kapow.
It's not an easy thing. That was a very small mistake with a very high penalty. As teammates, you gotta be in the trenches with your guy, and I'm in the trenches with my guy. After we talked about it, it's like, right, we need to all get in the right mind frame, and we need to come back and win some races.
Welcome everybody to race 4 of 6. Again, it's a really hot day here in the United Arab Emirates. It's our second race of the weekend. The grid is building behind me.
And we're racing in Dubai.
McIntosh, he's bounced back brilliantly today.
I could tell straight away at the start of the race that Tony was back to usual, back to business.
Pretty cool that in 24 hours we could turn around as a team and do that. There's not many groups that I've been a part of where you have that type of synergy.
Great battle going at it, rock the vehicle, great racing all the way throughout the field.
So that's the leader under pressure from Team WRT.
Sun's getting a little bit lower here, vision's going to start to get a little bit challenged.
I knew the outlap would be important. They always are on cool tyres. You can lose and gain a lot of lap time there. So I made sure to nail those first couple of laps.
It's now Team WRT's BMW to the lead.
Just getting the deal done.
GT win for Parker Thompson, Dan Harper and Tony McIntosh. What a different 24 hours.
The 69 car, Team WRT, fantastic win here.
That was proper, committed sports car racing of the highest international level.
We had ultimate execution of every single level, from the team, pit stops, strategy, all 3 drivers. Anything that this race threw at us, we handled with no problems. The good thing that I had was really strong teammates that picked me up when I made a mistake. That's really the difference between a good team and a #1 team.
Keeping that mentality for the rest of the year, that never die, innovate or die mentality, is going to be really important. I think that's vital to our success.
Another day in paradise, another fantastic setting for the Asia Le Mans Series and sports cars as far as the eye can see. Welcome everybody to the Yas Marina circuit.
It's gorgeous. It's going through a hotel, which is simply amazing from an architectural standpoint. The real concern is that it's basically a street course, and you take street course with GT3 cars and then you put P2 and P3 cars on top of that with a full grid. There's bound to be an excitement.
Great to see such a fantastic crowd here, and they've all been queuing up for the last few hours to come out and experience multi-class racing with the Asia Le Mans Series.
today.
There's a lot of little things that are going on behind the scenes to really prep for the World Endurance Championship. We're really looking to make sure that we have no penalties as we're going through this process and our driving is crisp. We're looking at our track limits. We're trying to maximize the car but not get it to a point where we're overdriving it and destroying it for the next driver.
It is fraught and frantic out there. These guys are just using every last bit of racetrack. Yes, Marina always gives us fantastic racing. And it's been turned up to 11, I think.
Absolutely, this is the lead battle across the line. WRT 1-2.
Nicely done by this team and this crew. WRT 69 car, fantastic win for them.
This is a breakthrough season.
It really is, and those guys have really gelled well, and that partnership is fantastic. And they really are going to be a force to be reckoned with all the way through this season in 2026.
It all comes down to today, the final race in the Asian Le Mans Series.
This race is under red flag after a significant accident involving the 15 and the 25. We are going to be under red flag for quite some time. That is a seriously damaged barrier.
When the red flag came out, it manipulated all of the minimum drive times for all the drivers. It was literally 6 minutes to figure out what to do with Tony's drive time and what to do with my drive time. We didn't want Tony to go over the drive time, so we told Tony to slow down.
69s have to come in on the angle, they have to get that up and turn that car around.
So something went wrong.
Oh, this is a surprise.
I've been around in racing long enough to know that when you're pushing the limits of everything, not just on track, but of rule books as well, you're bound to make mistakes. We thought that the silver could finish the race, and we realized too late that Dan did in fact need to do one lap around the track in order for the car to be eligible for points. So, a tough one. All in all, when you're sitting next to a second place trophy though, for the entire championship in Asian Le Mans, that's a pretty good feeling. The whole goal was to get ready for WEC and get engineers, performance engineers, strategists, drivers, team, the whole lot to work together like a well-oiled machine. If we're judging ourselves on our goals, we 100% completed what we set out to do.